Welcome back everyone to another episode of Scavenging with Pineleaf, a series of tales, travels, and trifles. And today we are here with Waldo again to see what his latest complaint is.
I've been put up to a cruel joke.
Enough is enough, Pineleaf. I have endured my share of nights disturbed by dreams of papers and ribbons dangling from trees, of tearing my hair out, puzzling over lists upon lists upon lists, of wondering, nay, knowing how folks must snicker at me, and this is ridiculous. This prank is being done behind my back. I have placed a request with the party planning committee to be relieved of my post. Perhaps I can learn to help with the assembly of kites or the baking of pies. Really, anything to get away from this tree. I suspect he's getting tired of this. Well then, let's see what they have us to do. See how tired we get of it. Legalos! Look from the top of Oscaloth in Mirkwood. Well, this looks like it's going to be a fun list. And find various battlefields. Oh, that looks like it's going to be a fun one next week. Or later this week. And finally, trifles. This time with feeling 2. Week to bog birth. Congratulate Drakiak! Ooh, I'm dying! Well then, at least get to the parts that I can do. And that will begin with looking for the top tower of Oscaloth. And here we are in Oscaloth at the tower. And this is a tower that you have to climb during the epic storyline. It has absolutely nothing to do with Legalos, since you're in Mirkwood in a different direction than the Fellowship is going. And you need to climb up here in order to find a cure for a dwarf. Though at the time, actually, no, not a cure for a dwarf, cure for an elf. It is an elf that you are working for, so I guess that is the relationship to Legalos. That later on a dwarf makes this climb also. And here we are, way at the top. Whee! I suppose we should look to the north, because that's where Legalos would come from, and I think that's the reason why we are doing that here. A keen-eyed elf, Legalos could spy his father's sylvan kingdom from here. That's right, that's how they tie it with Legalos. Now you may be wondering, why does Barvasane have a quest for me?
There are several ingredients I need if I am to continue my work here.
And that is because she is having an epilogue to the story here, and I did skip the epilogues when I did the epic story on this character. Actually, I usually skip a lot of the epilogues on Volume 2 because some of them require groups that there is no way in the world that I'm going to gather. So therefore, I skip them. Now, where's the next location? Our next spot is here on Karathas, where they had a little bit of snow to worry about, which I presume is natural if you go around climbing mountains in January. But of course, because it snowed very heavily along the way, they had to turn back and eventually go into Moria. I think that the reduced visibility from the snow exactly didn't help all that much. And I have to find a particularly heavy snowfall so that we don't have all this brush showing. And I think we are getting pretty close to the location. Here we are. So let's do a little dancing on the snow. No, don't ask. Elves! Let the plowmen plow, but for raining light over snow, Choose an elf. Right. Yeah. So let's get out of here. Let me warm my toes and let's find a Nazgul. I've spotted an orc. Does that count? No, it's gotta be a Nazgul. Well. Ah, another orc. I spotted an orc. Oh. A swimming orc, apparently. Ah, here we go. Let's look up from here. A dark shape like a cloud, and yet not a cloud, sped towards the company, blotting out lights. Suddenly, a great bow of Lorien sang, and it fell out of the air. Alright. Well, that was a cheery thought. Let's go to someplace that's a lot more cheery. Karen Amroth. And next we are here in Karen Amroth with Legalos and Gimli, and we are to hug Gimli. That's right. It's time to hug a dwarf. In the third boat were Legalos and Gimli, who had now become fast friends. So next all I have to do is slay a Mumok. What? There you go. One Mumok. Now all we've got to do is defeat it. Yeah! Well, yeah, I am running this at level 50, so that should help a little bit, right? I guess first I'll take care of these Easterlings. They're always nasty. Nasty debuffs that we've got going here. And you have to get close enough to this to anger this thing. Alright. Actually, I'm surprised I haven't gotten it yet. Alright, well. Oh, now it's getting angry. Yeah. Yeah, this thing's not going to be easy. Actually, no, obviously I had to kill this thing before because... And giving a little wave to the Lord Opinion, so I obviously had to come through here. Yeah. You're mean, nasty, and trumpety. Ouch. I think this is the first time I did this without having him at the same time as the ads, which is nice. Because having to do him at the same time as the ads is a bit tougher. Now, the reason why I chose this particular one is, of course... Oh, there are some ads! Yeah, those archers are a bit of a pain. Yeah, quite a pain. Of course, yeah, come to me! I'm a warden who just loves doing all sorts of nasty things to people that are nice and close to me, up close and personal. Yeah, I'll just leech away. I mean, really. You're making it easy. I'm just saying. Oh, well, they're making it easy. I'm not making it easy. That says something about Mumoks where even when they're level 50 and you're level 105, they still don't go down quickly. And they make you work for it. The din of arms rose up, horns were blown, and Mumakil bellowed as they were goaded into war. That's done. Now all I have to do is kill 41 orcs? Whew. Our next task is to kill 41 orcs at the Battle of Helms Deep. So therefore, I will endeavor to do that here at the deeping wall. Let's load the catapult. Crank her up. And while this won't kill many orcs, it should at least take out their catapults so that they won't blast us with rocks while I'm going around killing them. Let's turn, 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 turn. Alright, now up here. Here we go. I think I need to move that a little bit to the left. 2. I think that's a good position. We'll find out wherever that thing lands. And once we do that, we can fire away. If that catapult ever arrives. It's taking its time. Hey, we don't have all day. We have a battle to fight. I need to kill 41 orcs. There you go. I think it takes 2 shots to kill this thing. I think that also... Did that can actually kill 9 orcs, or did those probably didn't count. Oh well. Too bad. Hey! Give me time to reload! Oh well. Hopefully I'll be back down at the walls by the time that is dealt with. Fire away! Whack! Okay. No wonder that killed sappers. Well, at least won't be any goblins to worry about. But we need to kill orcs. Let's load some of these. Hey, this could take care of a few orcs. Arrows! Go and orcs. 1 orc! Now, of course, this is all in reference to a little contest between Gimli and Legalos, where they outdid each other in order to kill as many orcs as possible. And Legolas's count, obviously, was 41, which is why that number was chosen. Now, I had intended to do the rock drop there, but alright. Now, apparently, the orcs count even if I'm not the one who directly kills them, which is probably for the best considering how much these officers do go around them, but I think this sort of defeats the purpose of the contest. But I could just imagine how many complaints there would have been if it only counted solo kills that you did by yourself. It looks like I've already got the 41 according to my side panel here. So because I've already got 41, right, I can leave now? Well, maybe not. Probably would be for the best, but we are in the middle of conflict right now. Glad thing I didn't fall in with the rocks. That's not a good place to stand if you're really doing that. Now, of course, you say it was a contest between Gimli and Legalos. How many did Gimli get during that contest? Well, actually, we'll find that one out next week. This week, we're worrying about Legalos, who got 41. You'd think I killed enough sappers that catapult. I know. Those were sappers in the back. While right now, we're dealing with the sappers in front. Down, down, down. Well then, I've got my 41 in there, so when I return, we will then head out to Rohan. I know we are already in Rohan. And why doesn't this count as Rohan? You would think that if we need to kill 8 orcs in Rohan, that all the orcs that we get credit for here would count. But no, you have to go into other parts of Rohan and kill those orcs. So I'll meet you there. Now we're in quieter places of Rohan, at least relatively. And here I only need to kill 8 orcs. And at least this time I have to really kill them rather than just watch a number clicker go up during an epic battle. So let's head on and find these. Actually, I had forgotten about all these orcs that are standing right outside of Snowborn. I was expecting to be going all the way into one of these fields. It looks like I do eventually. Worthing. Alright, Worthing. Hello. Defilers all over the place. Now that actually does sound like a nice English name because it does sound a bit like Worthington. Oh, right. Well, yeah, boars do not count here. Nope. Alright, and that way goes. What? Someone actually noticed I was fighting somebody else? Wow! Mutual support! Let's go and head for Pelagir! Finally, we are down here in Pelagir, where we are to head down to the piers and listen to the seagulls, I guess. I would presume the seagulls are the birds that we hear every once in a while. And here we go, down to the piers. Never in my life had I heard gulls until we came to Pelagir. Their wails speaking to me of the sea. The sea. And those are tales of Legalos. So, let's find out what's happening with Waldo Rumble and what rewards we get. This set led me to some seagulls. Oh, interesting. Well, last, the local party planning committee has rejected my request. It looks as if I will need to plead my case in person on our next Shire-wide party planning committee monthly meeting. That's a mouthful. Well, let's see what we got as a reward. Our reward is Legalos's cloak here. Now, the cloak comes in a gray, but I think I like it better dyed as turquoise, so that's what I'm showing here. We have a bit of a pattern on top, and if it's different from anything else, it'll probably be with that little subtle pattern up there, because the cloak looks otherwise familiar. I've been hearing some people saying that they don't think that this is a unique cloak, and maybe it's a placeholder. Other people think that this little bit up here is unique. I don't know. I'm not enough into the cosmetics area to be able to tell whether or not a particular cosmetic is unique. But that is what we got for this week. Plus this quiet cow here, who's a little bit noisier than the name suggests, because I heard it mooing a moment ago, and is wearing a bell. And how do you keep a cow quiet that's wearing a bell? I don't know. But that's it for today's tale. Yeah, that's what I said. That's it for today's tale, so next week we'll do some travels to battlefields all over the Middle Earth in our next episode of Scavenging with Pineleaf, a series of tales, travels, and trifles.